So not everyone will get this. Like, the story of Dracula is like true story. Like, Beauty and the Beast, true story. True story. True story of our history. Someone is like, you entertain the serpent. It's like, yeah, naturally, because Lucifer fell for us. And criticism is like, no, he was cast out of heaven. Still, dude stuck here with us. Because he was cast out of heaven, fell for the daughters of God, dude stuck here with us. The story of Shakespeare and Dracula, like, that story is repeated cinematically time and time again. The playwright doesn't change. Like, they don't change the playwright because it's a true story. Art depicts life. So when I say my Dracula died, like, dude, a piece of me died also. Big time. You know, like, I think I posted a video, I was like crying, whatever, but I'm not crying anymore. Dude, a piece of me died also. That was the most painful thing on a soul level. I've experienced so much pain on a soul level, like, I would say, like, low key through many years, but this was like high key in a short amount of time. I was blubbering like a baby. I just died. Like, I absolutely died with the spirit, and then naturally, spirit resurrects. He's a new person. I'm a new person. And I'm trying to say, like, I don't trust this new person. And it's like very synonymous with the birth of a baby. A baby is born into this world, and it's like, how can I trust you? I just came from heaven and now I'm here. This is why people should not have children before they have a perfect marriage. No offense, no judgment. We've been doing it for a long time. But this was coupled with the revelation about how people should not have children if they are not already in a perfect marriage, because you have a responsibility to that child to bring them into a world that is like okay for them. And it's like most of the time, 100% of the time, it's we're not there yet, dude. I don't want kids. I don't want kids because this world is not even safe for kids. As soon as they're born, everyone wants you dead. They want you poisoned, dead, indoctrinated. Like, I don't want kids because this world is not okay for children. And this was my revelation out of dying from the ego death of being attracted to death my entire life. My entire life. I was a suicidal baby. Have you ever heard of a suicidal baby? I remember, I have memories of a baby with adults in my face being like, oh, smile and coo for me, baby. And I was like, get the frig out of my face. I just woke up from a nap. I'm so tired. I am so exhausted. I don't want to be here. And all these people would be like, oh, smile and coo for me, cute baby. You're just a cute baby. I was a very disgruntled kid. I was depressed my entire life before I moved to Austin, Texas. Relieved of depression for some reason. I guess there was something here that I needed to be here. I was a suicidal kid. Like, without even knowing what suicide was. I saw it on TV that if you take a bunch of pills, you might not wake up. So, went into mom's medicine cabinet, grabbed a bottle of ibuprofen, took the whole fucking thing, went to sleep, 10 years old. My mom was like, where's all my ibuprofen? I said, I took it all because I saw on TV that if you take a bunch of pills, you might not wake up. I've been attached to death my entire life. So yeah, my ego had to die when Dracula, the death demon, died with me and transformed. And then when he transformed, I was crying because all I ever knew was death. All I ever knew was getting out of here, being done, dying, suiciding myself. And every incarnation that I can remember from my Akashic record since ISIS, maybe even ISIS, murdered or killed myself. Like, took myself out or was murdered. That's my entire Akashic record is murder or just kill yourself. God's will is like, this time we're not going to do that. So when my death person died with like and then this new person came along and he's like, stop crying, it's me again. Like, I needed to trust that this was him, and it was hard. It was like a baby being born again. It was like, how do I trust you? Because I just got here and you're different now. How do I trust you? And like, naturally, I wanted to go back. I wanted the death demon back. But the spirit was like, he's not here anymore. It's me. It's me now. I'm here now. And like, that's the comfort of a baby being born into this world. It's like, you need to like show these kids that this world is equally as good as the place that they came from. And in this particular timestamp, like, we're getting there, but for the most part, it's not happening. You people are placing idolatry of having children. I've been delivered from this so many times. Dude, I've been pregnant and miscarried so many times. This was all deliverance from God, because a lot of men tried to baby trap me early in their narcissism, and it didn't work out, because I guess that was the devil's plan and it didn't work out. That's deliverance from God, dude. And then I'm coupled with the demon of death, and it's like, that's where I feel comfortable. That's where I want to be. This is where I saw that I was all along. And then God kills him and transforms himself into a new creation. And I'm crying like a baby. I'm 35 years old, cried like a freaking baby. Ego death. Massive ego death. That. You gotta start to trust the ways of the world, because the ways of the world have not been good. That's why you've attached yourself and you came into this world with the god of death. That was your saint, that was your man, that was your dude, and now he doesn't exist anymore. We got a new dude. He's been reborn. The beast turns into a prince. Dracula dies and the light comes out. The sun starts to rise. And this has been a massive ego death for me. And it was quick and painful, even though my entire life it was slow and low and slow and low. But then the death of the death demon was quick and painful, super painful. Like, wish to never experience that amount of pain again. But revelation is, this is what a lot of children experience when they're freaking born. When they're born, they cry like maniacs because the spirit knows that this world is not going to support the place that they came from. You don't have children without a perfect marriage. And you say, oh, perfect marriage doesn't exist. Yes, it does. It needs to. You need to have a perfect marriage before you have children. You have a responsibility to them, just like God now has a responsibility to us. As the covenant closes, you need to have a perfect marriage before you have children. This world needs to be safe enough for children to experience the place that they came from, and it hasn't been the case. But my Dracula died, he transformed, and he's like, you need to trust me now. You need to trust me now. It took a minute, you know? It's like, how can I? Because ego death, your ego wants to hang on to the old you. I want to go back with that guy. That guy died. He's gone. He's different. He's transformed. We got a new guy. It's a new thing. It's a new world. And you got to trust it. And it's evident in reality. It's very evident in reality. So, yep, this is happening. Sorry about ya, Boogaloo, Santeria, Mary worshipping assholes. You can't just worship Mary, okay? You can't do it, dude. You gotta go through God through Jesus Christ. God sent the table for his son, New Jerusalem. He made the covenant is closing. He made the covenant. He did the thing to save you. So if all you people worshiping old gods, super soldier paradigm, you people are fighting and you don't even know why. Come back down to earth. Be more soul embodied. Stop doing drugs by being soul embodied. They can't stay sober because they don't realize they're just giving permission to this old thing. This is probably why Haley Meyer hates me so much. She unfriended Nate Gray. I thought she would block him, but she unfriended Nate Gray for friending me. Because these old assholes desire old worship, and when you don't give it, they want nothing to do with you. And they're self-destructing. They're imploding, right? They're all the same demons operating together, right? Like, Haley was trying to be this almighty, like, virtuous person against Sarah Adams. I'm like, they're the same exact freaking person. And then Sarah Adams' direct, like, agent, Tangier Gill, or whatever the hell his name is now, like, wants nothing to do with her. In my recent relationship, the biggest perpetrators, this husband and wife, she was just a beard for him. He's gay. She's a lesbian. They're both pedophiles. They got a divorce. These people, like, not my circus, not my monkeys. Like, they're divorcing, imploding. Like, my most karmic relationship, he was with this asshole bitch for like 7 years, and they finally just got a breakup. They broke up. He would never marry her. He would never have a kid with her. They finally broke up, and it's like, no wonder, dude. These people are self-imploding. They implode on themselves. These old god worship, this old nonsense. You need sacrifice. No, kill the things that I hate. Stop killing the things that I love. Protect the things that I love, and stop trying to handle the things that I love. Like, kill the things that I love. Like, be done with it. You know, it's like standing in a new authority that, like, no, we're not just going to die off from this place, but we're going to take authority in this place. You don't have to be a super soldier. You don't have to do the dumb shit you never thought to say. Dude, I had this period of time where these Arcturians were coming into my bedroom every night, and they were healing me. And I'm so appreciative of my friend, Ari Ruiz. I don't know where she went, but she was like, did you, like, allow this? And I was like, well, obviously no, but, like, I don't know. And she was like, they can't just, like, come in. You need to, like, tell them to not. And I told them to, like, leave me alone and, like, go away. And that's how I got out of New Age, was because these Arcturian demons were coming into my bedroom at night, and they were healing me. This was back in, like, 2017. And I told Ari about it, and she was like, they shouldn't be doing that if you're not allowing them to do that. And I was like, oh my God, like, I never thought about that. Like, did dudes ever think about the people you're around? No, because you're getting money from them. Like, I wasn't getting money from the Arcturians, but they were, like, seemingly healing my body. Get the frig out of here. Get the frig out of here with your money and the people who give you money. There's more abundance in God and God's will. There's far more abundance in that. I don't care if it's billions or millions. There's far more abundance in God's will for your life, because you never stop to think that, like, they're just taking advantage of you. Like, they're just doing it because you never said to stop doing it. You need to tell them to stop doing it. You need to revoke consent. Come back down to earth. Be more soul embodied. You gotta do it. And, you know, people will follow. A lot of people treat you like garbage because you're the ones to set them free. They need an ego death that they're not ready for, and that's why they're fighting you so hard, but you're the one to do it. You're the one to stop the madness. You're the one that sets them free because they can't set themselves free. So you have to do it. And they're going to fight you the entire time, but you're the one who has to do it. Okay? So do it. All right? All right, that's it for now. Check you later. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.